This is the Moza truck sim wheel. It's very big wheel. It's pretty damn good. You think of a good way of introducing as well. Whereabouts? Finland. I have to lean over everything for you to see where we are. Here. In Finland. That's where we're. Join us. I'm too small, chat. I'm too small. So the plan is, using this, I have most of the things set up. We also do have the multi-stalks. You can see the right-hand one. The indicators on the cruise controller on the left-hand side. If I had a camera on the left-hand side, it would make more sense. I did for setting up the video thing, but, you know. For those on TikTok, if you wish to come over to one of the other platforms, it's visible there. It's not visible on the TikTok stream, but it's the Moza, the truck sim wheel the Moza has. It's very nice. I just want to do some jobs, trying it out. Most things are set up. Make a smaller wheel, god damn it. Give me some stilts or something. I am a short king, yes. But generally speaking, if you go from a G29 or any of those normal racing wheels to this, even Moza's other wheels are smaller. This is the largest one. This is the largest one of any, because it's full size. It's big. And I do have force feedback on a little bit. There we go. Send regards, big fan. Hello, Treffon, welcome in. Okay. Turn it off for now. Just for now. That was our little intro. Every time I lean over to we sort out the jobs, I turn it off, because otherwise you're going to get a whole lot of arm. Short legs, yes. That's me. Did you get any good? Oh, stop it. Relax. Okay. We've done the events. So all it is now, I can see it's stuttering. I don't know if the stream is stuttering, but the game is stuttering. I don't really know why. You ban me? Appeal it. I want to discover some more of the places, specifically in Nordic, not regular, that we haven't done yet. Phil, welcome in. I'm apparently on the front page. This isn't a dedicated special thing that I've planned for. It's just something I was given. Apparently at random they put you on the front page. So if you came over from that, welcome in. Hope you'll enjoy your stay. This is a very new experience. Let's see how it goes. I'm not going to be doing a very long stream though. Appreciate the follow, big fan. Why did the alerts not work? Sometimes they don't work, sometimes they do. We're just going to be chilling. Maybe some more going north, because I still haven't been up to the top yet. Look at that. Do you see that stuttering? What is causing that? Well, it's not like anything's being overloaded. That is weird. That is weird. Ain't ATS. We'll do ATS on Thursday. You're going to try it in VR. Good luck with that. Hopefully that'll be interesting. No, I want to go north. Not really far north. At least not for this first one. I need to remember which ones are actually above us. That one could be one. I don't know how many we've done yet. Christmas event ends, I think, next week. Yeah, I want to get up to the sign eventually. The Nordic one ends, I think, end of this month, and then maybe beginning of next month, and I think Louisiana ends around about the same time. Something like that. That one's an okay one. You want to do that? 400 and something? If anyone else wants to... Going from complete other side of the city. It's like I need to move the microphone arm. It's like, it's even at its longest... There we go. Right there. Nice. Any free add-ons? The mods are free. The vehicles themselves, they technically count as DLC, but they're free as well. Everything else is paid for. You need to pay for that. It's been a long time. Hello, Floof. It has indeed. Made it look like I was again, but something is stuttering. I don't know if it's going to affect like when we're driving around. I don't know what program is causing it. It's not like the Moza software is doing that. That's weird. Map mods. Pro mods is technically free if you want to go and get pro mods. It requires all the map DLCs though, which are not free. So, bit of a compromise. It's up to you. Hello, Shadow. Welcome back. Favorite map DLC? I'm not sure. This one is a good contender for it. This one's a pretty good DLC. I do like this one. Tornio. I'm gonna take that one. Tornio. Just some job. By the way, let me just. You hear the clicking. Loud clicky buttons. Yeah, I may reassign them to something else. That's something you have to keep in mind with this. Oh well. Average truck wheel. Do they actually sound like that? Again, I'm as I mentioned in the video, I'm only used to little clicky, not clacky. So. Move it again? How's the wheel? It's been nice. I've been doing a few jobs off stream. But we have to just get used to using it. Again, I am reaching quite a bit towards the wheel there. So if I do that, oh yeah, going down this way. Well done already. How did you do that? And it also cancels. Huge wheel. Look at this. He crashed. Ah, he broke free. Oh, that's fine. Then if I do cruise control on that one, and then you can nudge it upwards to go up in 5s. I like that. I like that. So yeah, again, to those on TikTok stream, if you want to pop over to one of the other platforms, you'll be able to see the wheel in action there. If I added it to there, you would either have a tiny game screen or I'd have to be tiny as well. Either one of those. I can rest on it. So I used to be at 5 PM on the clock for holding it. Now, I guess it could be that, but there's these bits in the way, so maybe it's more like 4 now. Finally being given a wheel, am I right? You can also nudge the indicator. You don't have to click it, you can nudge it. Which apparently does turn it on as well. I won't bother with cruise control for now. Driving a Volvo valid? Volvo's pretty good. Volvo. Can make a meal on it, yeah. What I really need, instead of doing it perfectly horizontal, is I need one of those trays that kind of fits in between this bit, if that makes sense. This top bit. I need one of those. I don't know what they're called, but... Get a few flashes. Oh, okay. Because I can also, where you pull it towards you, that does high beams. I can do that. The wiper stalk, I don't use. I don't have the rain enabled in game, so for now I'm not going to be using that. There's a photo trophy over there. How long? Well, it said 5 hours ago I was put on it, and most of the slots are 8 hours. So, supposedly for the rest of the stream, it's going to be on there. Lucky, welcome over. Big fan. Yeah, we're going to have some new people joining. It's a bit scary. You're famous, I know. The thing I noticed, which was very weird, is that it appears to be, unless it does that normally again, it disables itself a little bit early. You'd think that when the wheel is nearly straight again, then it disables, but maybe that's how it's meant to be. I wouldn't know. Or no, it's not. I appreciate that, Warflin. Big fan. What wheel are you using before? The G29. The humble G29. I've had that for a very, very long time. Very long time. So this is quite an upgrade. There isn't really anything in the middle, is there? There's no like mid-sized car wheel unless you get one from an actual car and you somehow hook that up. I can hear the clonk of it disabling. That's interesting. Because when I was doing all my test drives, I didn't bother wearing headphones. So this is the first time hearing it through headphones. What happened to the old one? It's on the floor. I haven't got rid of it yet, don't worry. It's on the floor. Sold it? No, not yet. Eventually get into the habit of just, when you turn away, you just flick the lever as well. That's fine. In that way, there we are. Thank you for the 50 stream streak. Okay. Turn that off briefly while I lean over. Other side of the building. Numinous, welcome in. Hi. Oh my god. Hi. Oh, we're in the corner. That's not too bad. Brake pedal is also a little bit squeaky. Don't know if it was... I don't know if the screws are tight enough or something else isn't tight enough. Ding. That button. Usually flick the lever, yes. Tira, see if that works. Does that work? Does it give you the command? It should. Yeah, WD-40 already. Oos, welcome in. One button I haven't assigned yet, which I need to think of where to put it, actually, is pausing the Toby tracking. Sadness, goddammit. Drone, welcome in. The SciTech panel, I had that briefly. It wasn't too bad, actually. Brake falls off mid-drive, I just brake just stops working. This is stuttery. The menu is stuttery. What's going on with the menu? Oh my god, what's going on? Configure, okay. Hotkey for pausing it is... reset pausing it. Probably that. That's pausing the extended view. Is that pausing everything, or is that just pausing the extended view? If I set it to... what button do I not have used on this yet? I'll set it to one of the normal indicators, because I don't have the arrow key indicators assigned. There we go. Okay, good, that works, that works. How long have I been playing ETS? Many, many years. I got the game in the end of 2014. And then started this multiplayer we're playing on. Sometime in 2015, I think. So quite a while. Streaming it almost as long? Not the entire time. But it has been a while. Right. First journey. This should be interesting. Have we all got our stuff? Hope so. Yes, Callum. Front page, apparently. I was randomly put on the front page. So if anyone's lurking around and is very confused by what they're saying, this is ETS2, Euro Truck Sim. The Truck Sim community is very dedicated. What do you think about it releasing in console? Very good. Very nice. It will bring a lot more people to the game. There are a number of people that watch these streams that don't currently own the game. And hopefully soon they will. This multiplayer probably won't get on it though, because it's just a bunch of files. It's not an official multiplayer. Are we good? Don't tip over. Well, we'll try not to. Any specific route? Not really. There's a viewpoint on the way. We'll probably won't be getting that though. I am indeed lucky. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Be nice to our new peoples. Be nice. Be nice. I have noticed. Please don't mock my driving. Please don't mock my driving. It's fine. I promise. It's fine. Blame the tech, not the user of the tech. That's what they say, right? Just be nice. Wait a minute. No, this is front page. Huh? This is what front page is like. If I ever have a dedicated actual front page, then I will obviously tell you about it. But I'm on it. It's very interesting. In online media, in the Discord, I posted the screenshot of what it looks like. And I wondered if it would still apply. But the moment I went live, it ticks as you actually being on there. Yeah, too much pressure, man, you know? You gotta let me get used to using this. God damn. I have forced feedback on a little bit, to those wondering. Just a little bit. Not too much. And then maybe I'll turn it up eventually, but that's fine. 10 Stream Studio Club, big fan. How many times am I going to forget to use the indicator? I have a dedicated thing for it now, and I'm not going to use it, am I? The wheel is the Moza. The Moza truck wheel. That's what we're now using. Again, if you want to hop over to the purple platform or the red platform, you can see me using it there. That cancelled correctly, that's good. If this were the first drive after setting up at all, then that would be scary. But no, I have done a few. No, I think I started playing just after those, actually, because the game came out in 2012 by itself, and I assumed they'd gotten the licenses for the actual companies before that. But I remember people mentioning it, yes. Majestic. They were close, weren't they? They were close to the real world names, but not quite. This is the Frosty mod, yes. I don't have the physics, and I don't have, or rather I do have the clear roads, which makes the roads clear. I can feel the wheel moving a bit. The wheel is the Moza truck wheel. It is pretty damn nice, actually. If I turn that back on there we go. Or to turn it on. You want to hop on over? This is what it looks like. Now, that one. Oop. Slow down a bit quicker. It cancelled the indicator. That's real. Then you flip it that way and you do a right hand turn. Very nice. Easy. Easy. I'm getting used to it. Krewlex, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Here's the photo trophy. But what is that? What is that photo trophy? One of the buildings, maybe? Probably. I like that. I like it. How does it feel? Strange. At least on stream it feels strange. Is it a little pier down there, pavilion thing? Can't stop for that. It's like driving a new car. It's like driving a completely new vehicle. It is very weird. It is very weird, but this is nice. You been here IRL? Ooh. I'll give you various thoughts as we go. Is there anything else that you can think of that I may not have bound yet as a key? I've got most of it. In ATS, I have most of it set up. I don't have the stalk set up. Because my ATS tests were without it. Don't know yet. Exact copy, good. Zoom interior cam, no, that's not set. Hazards? No, I don't think that's set. But I don't use them. Beacons, don't use them. I have more keys for it. You could have the ad redeem if you want to go for it. Go for it. So now I can do cruise control on like that. Oh, I like that. Horn is the horn button. Have to make sure where they all are. No, I don't really have a use for beacons. No, I don't even have them on this vehicle. So, engine start stop. That is bound. Yes. That is. I don't know if you can see it. There is it. From the height of these, you've got right indicator, full beam flash. I think that's what that is. Settings and home. That's what the button icons are. But one of these is engine off, and one of these is parking brake. Handbrake, parking brake. One of those two is set correctly. You'll soon find out. I could set these little joystick things to the windows. I don't have windows bound either. Press them? No. Not while driving. No. Have you done the accelerator? I think I have. Yes. Suspension. Not really bothering with that. No, I'm not bothering with that. Diff lock is also not bound. That's still on the keyboard. So you have to lean over and get that one. Don't need radio. No. Surprisingly, a lot of keys. It's almost like I need a button box. Eh? But it means that all of these are basically free on the wheel itself. Andrew, welcome in. Vono, how you doing? Hello, I know you from other friend streams. Hope you're well. You do get little stickers. There is a sticker pack, yes, if I wanted to change him to something else. No, at the moment I don't need to. So no. Hello, how's it going? How are you doing, big fan? Hope you're well. Phillips, why am I... Oh, there we go.
Hey, look at Mr. Fancy Pants over here with his fanny pants wheel.
With his what wheel? What? Thank you for the 58. Have a flower, big fan. Hope you're doing well. Proper wheel. I'm now an official person, right? You can consider me good normal now. GPS. I have this scroll here is for zooming out of this map. That's it. Don't have the left one bound anyway. For a little joggy thing you can go up. Just by that word. They got timed out, didn't they? What wheel? The wheel is the Moza truck wheel. with the R5. The R5, don't forget the force feedback is not cranked up. It's on a little bit, so the wheel is shaky, but I don't want to overload myself into it. Going from years and years of neglecting the use of force feedback to suddenly using it. If I were not using it on this, then I'd be a weakling, wouldn't I? Because what's the point in having it then? The whole point is that it's, you know, it's a good force feedback. You die, yes. If we go on an off-terrain road, like the Kirkenes Road or something, you'll soon feel it. Not all the settings are up. I can show you the settings though. I have turn signals. I don't have the retarder on, no. But I do have cruise control though, unless that's what you mean. Controlling it, and then because I have a retarder engine. That's fine. Hellfire Cheesecake. Great name. Yeah, so now we're chilling. We're just on the way. Yes, that is auto on, yes. So it should, you should see there's a button on, how do I point to it? Next to the speed, you see a green icon. Slightly further than that, there you go, that little icon that went on there in the top right, top left, that's the, that icon. So is that. I didn't want to lean over and get my mouse. Yeah, I have the dedicated stalks. They are in use, yes. The lower one on the left side is for cruise control. Why am I gaining on you, player? What are you doing? There we go. Keep your distance. It is the Moza, yes. Again, if you want to come over to the purple platform or the red platform on TikTok's TOS, you have to be careful with which ones you say. There is a wheel cam in use, so you can see me using it. It's not the best angle, but it's okay enough to see most of what's going on. Oh, you have War Vanilla on there? What? Again, the whole thing of people having so many different names. V point down there? I'm getting that. So many different names everywhere. On hit, I will call you by your name. On whatever platform you're using, I will call you by name. I was just thinking something's going to happen there. You're wobbling. I was waiting for the inevitable boof, but it didn't happen. Apologies, Felix. I am new. Hello, folk. Welcome in. Hope you're well. You see how far I have to lean forward to get the shifter now? Shifter's usually down a bit closer to me, but that's fine. And I feel even if I had Moza's shifter as well, which I hear is very good, very sturdy, it would be in the same place. I need one of those brackets that kind of holds it off. Too bothered about that. It's fine for now, it's fine. Did you join? You can join. From where we going? Oscar, welcome in. Fat Kid Friendly, great name, welcome in. Mad Gamer, Leo, welcome in. Flappy gearbox. No. What do you mean no flappy gearbox? Flappy paddles? No. On the G29 you could have done that, yes. You don't have flappy paddles in a truck? What wheel? The Moza wheel. The Moza chock wheel. The dedicated chock wheel. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I was wondering why I was catching up to you if you were going a similar speed. That's the thing. I'm keeping my distance. Because we're just taking our time. We're chilling. We're chilling. Learning to drive, as per some of the titles. Do I watch F1? No, sadly not. I hear he's pretty good. I never bothered watching, really. So sadly not. A lot of dual boards out here. I wouldn't think they put them here. Getting a new shifter? What one are you getting? Should play ETS2 on a new wheel. I'll think about it. I need to get a bit more practice for it first. Wink. I need Truckee on as well, don't I? Ta-da! We're going to Tornio, further north in Finland. The bridge, not literal bridge, but the figurative bridge of where Finland meets Sweden. That's where we're going. Slow down to 80. There we go. Oh, I like that. New to ES2, any tips? Make sure whenever you level up, you get a... I'm still catching up to you. You get some skill points. Use those skill points wisely, and then make sure you take jobs according to those skill points, you get more money. Other than that, it's almost like a free roam game. Just explore. Go wherever you want, wherever you want to be taken. Not gonna bother doing indicators going straight over. One of these games where you can play it however you want. There's no linear, this is how you do it. It's a very good game. Can you ask a question about TMP? Yes, you can. Hello, Bjarni. Welcome in. The mod for snow is the Frosty Winter mod. Griffin, welcome. Hope you're well. Skipping between all different chats. The truck won't start. I went to truck, yes. Yes, it is. We might even find the town that it's... no, we won't find the town. What town is it based on? You Britain? I am from Britain, yes. If that's what you mean. How do you install the winter mod? I have a video pinned on my page telling you how to do that. Go check it out. That emote is laggy for me. Chatterino is laggy. I don't know why, but Chatterino is laggy. I'm going too fast. I like that. I like that. It's very, very easy to sort that. There's... Flick that. Yes, Astro. Any jobs, anything you do in your profile on TMP will continue into single player as well. The only difference between single player, I was reading it, the only difference between single player and TMP, besides mods and things like that, is there is a time skip. So if you go back between the two, if you have hired drivers, you'll get a lot of money. If you have a job already and you skip between the two, your job may suddenly become late because it skipped several hours or days. That's really the only difference to worry about. That's it. Open world fictional area of something Finland. Okay. Fairly north then, I assume. Scotty, how you doing? I'm doing well. Big fan. Big fan. Welcome in. What do you use to cheat the money? And my money is legit now. I used to have a lot of hired drivers, and then I ironically used, I think it was Cheat Engine to remove the money years ago. Any mod that gives you loads of money, do those types of jobs in single player, and the money will still be there. Because money is just client-sided. Server Simulation 2. Anyone else welcome to join if you're playing on Truckers MP as well. The most satisfying one. Well, it's my first review of anything, really. I'm usually picky with things as well. And surprisingly, for how much I said and went over, it was quite a short video. But I feel it got the point across. So I feel that's pretty good. Benevis, I like that. Dragon, welcome in. 2 times. Damn, see if you missed anything. Any of the tiny text that shows up. For any of the money. It is an expensive thing, I'll grant you that. That's why I highlighted it. It would be something I'd have to definitely save up for if I would actually buy it myself. But you don't have to get everything at once. The stalks are completely optional. Don't have to do those. And if you already have a Moza base because you're already doing racing stuff, the wheel works with it. They're all a little ecosystem of just clunking the wheel on top. Any tips on how to stop picking the skin? Wear a thing in front of it, or wear a glove. Anything to so that when you get the incentive, you pick it instead of the actual skin. Put quite a bit of hand cream on as well. Things like that. Keep your hands busy. All those various things. Hello, notification. How is it going? Big fan. See, it didn't cancel that. Interesting. Yeah, it would be more realistic to have the stalks, I know. Your truck has 100% damage. You can only go 17 miles an hour. You can't do fix without trailer, and you ain't got the money to fix. You can still teleport to the service. You'll be put into debt, I think. I think you can still go to the service. What you could do is, if you're on a normal server, quickly go on arcade and do fix there. You don't need a trailer on arcade to do fix. Swap servers, do it there, and then return. You don't need it there. There we go, back down to 80. Oh, I like this. No, we're on Sim 2, Sim 2. What country are we in? We're in Finland right now. heading further north in Finland. Here's Oulu, if that's how you say that. Very nice place. Suomi. So, Oulu. Am I close? Is that how you say it? This wheel, I have it set to 1080 degrees. So a little bit more than 900. As far as I was looking up, it turns out that a lot of trucks in the real world don't actually use 1800. I think some of them do. There was an old DAF model that apparently did. The rest of them don't. Somewhere in between. So, I mean, you know, I'm getting used to this. This is fine. I think 900 degrees is 2.5 turns. So this is maybe just 3 turns. What wheel? The Moza wheel. The Moza truck wheel. For the winter mod, I have a video telling you how to do it. A tutorial on it. It's specifically for TMP though. For single player, you'd put it in your normal mods folder and you have to put them in a particular order, I think. With the base mod first and then everything else on top of that. Stacked. But here. It is the massive truck wheel, yes. It's full width wheel. It's huge. That's why I am further back from where I'd normally be sitting. Still getting used to this angle, to be honest, but this is fine so far. I think we're doing well, despite the fact that my game is at 30 FPS for some reason. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. How about every job I crank up the full speed back a little bit? Nah, it's fine. Peeling your lip, same. I do that as well. There is a term for the habit of doing it. I forgot what it's called. But again, that can be solved with just cream. Vaseline, things like that. Keep your hands busy. So even when it's resting on the wheel and you see me just playing with my thumb like that, that's me feeling if there's a little bit of skin there. It's not a good habit. If anyone else has this habit, I really hope you can quit it. It's just terrible. It's so bad. Really bad. I used to do it on all my fingers, but now it's only my thumb. So something changed. Something improved. Watermelon, welcome in. Shed. How you doing? Good day. Oats, welcome in. You do have the stalks as well. Yes, the stalks are currently underneath the wheel. They are all there. Came in here in Vaseline. No, I'm talking about that because if anyone has the habit of picking their skin, I'm just saying Vaseline is a very good product to use. Vaseline is good for everything, really. You quit this habit? Oh, good for you, hey? How about you just tell me how to do it, huh? E45, yeah, any of those creams are pretty good. The, what's it called? Aquaphor, I think, does pretty good cream as well. If you play this offline and you didn't finish the job, do you have to spawn where you left? If you reload the game, you'll spawn where you left, yes. And finish the job. Assuming you didn't go... to single player and it might have knocked you out of the job. Dan Raid, whoa, how you doing, man? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I know you. Turning signals turn off when you put the stalk in the middle. The middle part of the Moza has a little plasticky bit sticking out so that it brushes past the stalk in the other way. So when it's going in one way, it turns it pushes it in a little bit, and then when it's going the other way, it pushes it out, which cancels it. But I've noticed that it cancels a little bit too early, which maybe I'm just not used to, and 2, sometimes it doesn't cancel at all, even though I feel I've turned the wheel enough. Don't know. No, you can't get the speed of another player, sadly. It would be really nice if you could, but you can't. Would be good. So if I do a little nudge of it, like that. There we go. That wasn't me actually switching it, that was me just nudging it. That's pretty good. Turn it on, turn it down. Oh, I like this. There we go. Oh, that's good. The least amount of leaning over to reach my keyboard I can do is beneficial. Mixed feelings about the frosting mod. Why? What specifically changed? What's the problem? Any rules against Project ALM? You should be able to use it, yes. Player, I'm gaining on you again. You should be able to use it as long as your local mods don't affect anything that anyone else can actually see. So if it removes a component that we should be able to see, then it should be fine. Do I want to test the wheel and coconuts? No, I do not. Not right now, anyway, no. No, but I'm sure it would move it quite a lot. It will shake it quite a lot. On the farming industries, you know when you go on a little bit of a dirt track to get up there? It does it there. It shakes it there. I'll slow down a bit. Even though we're coming up to the roundabout anyway. There we go. Dislodge it that way. Then we go all the way around. I'm gonna do that. But because my wheel is not turning a lot, I have to cancel it manually. Which is fine. That's okay. Moist, hold on a minute. This is on a multiplayer, yes. This is Truckers MP. Welcome into all new people, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Anyone lurking around is very confused. That's alright. Toronto. No, that's not in game yet. Maybe one day, but no, not yet. No, not yet. The game is diverse now. It's pretty damn good. What did you, You okay? Oh, there's a gate. I didn't see that. Yeah. Head tracker. Yes. The head tracker you're using sounds like just a digital version of me using the Toby tracker as well, which can do VR but without the VR. That's how I call it. There is a preset I have to enable all of the extra stuff, but I don't have that assigned on this. Right, where are we going? Oh god. This is very laggy. Am I going in the building? You see how... What is this... I had this stutter when the Grease DLC came out. What is that? Steam Tools. No, I don't. The wheel. No more Logitech. No, Logitech is currently on the floor. It is in there. I'll do this in third person because I can't see anything else. And this, I guarantee you, isn't going to work first time. But the really nice thing that I like over the G29 is that this wheel does not make any noise when you're turning. The G29 makes a signature rustling sound. It's the other way around, isn't it? It makes a rustling sound when you're turning it around. And this one does not. I'll start the building, that's what I thought it was. Why is this stutter, though? Do you every time I move the mouse, what is that? That's even worse than when I was in Grease DLC. What is that? I have to go around this trailer. That's a terrible angle, man. Hang on a minute. I'm doing this really stupidly here, because all I need to do is just drive into the building forwards. What am I doing? Thinking, oh, I'm just going to reverse into the building like that. What am I doing? It's making it so much more complicated for myself. This is actually unpleasant to look at. Nice. On how laggy that is. Why is that so laggy? Papega at work, Papega at work. Here he is. Leave the in the street. Can't even see where my trailer is. As if I'm leaving the industry. And then re-enter the industry. The correct angle I wanted to begin with. There we go. Anything background? Nothing else, nothing new is in the background except the pit house software, which makes the Moza wheels work, and that should absolutely not be taking up resources. I wouldn't know why that is if it is. I see you're going around that way. What wheel? The Moza wheel. The Moza truck wheel. This is my first parking job. On stream with it. Guys, I can't see where I'm meant to be going now. around all those tubes. There we go. Okay, cut everything out before that. And now we'll be fine. No, we'll count for that, because that is just... Constantly having to lean over to sort my mouse is going to be in the way. So, no. Ta-da! There we go. Nice, got it, and then clonk. New wheel! Hello, ZS. Yes. ZS. Ew, it says Z. First try, by the way, first try. Again, you see that... What is that? What is causing that? My game is FPS limited as well. Yeah, same shifter. I'm pointing to it as if you can see it. The same shifter. Joystick on a wheel? I could, but joysticks are very slow. Very, very slow. That's why I don't like using them. So no. Not a fan of that. Well, we changed the shading last time because it stopped that weird phantom phasing effect. Yes, it is the Moza one, yes. Graphics-wise, everything else should be fine. It's not a graphics issue, no. A memory leak. What is causing a memory leak? These graphics aren't even high. It's just an ETS thing, but it wasn't like that before. Specifically on stream, in fact. Same shit single player? We'll just get with it. We'll be there. If I'm not pressing anything or moving my mouse, it's still at 40 FPS, but it's okay. It's tolerable right now. It's okay. So, how was that first job? That was alright. Web reports going? No, there's no shortage of reports. There's a lot of web reports still to do. We're still in the festive period, so it may take a little bit of time. True, you can set sensitivity on it. Taurus, welcome in. There's parking space. You've got the word what I was originally going to do. But thankfully I don't have that one. So, no. Can use mods, not the mods that you're probably wanting to use. Sadly not, no. Interior cam. I could bind that. Interior zoom, but I don't need it. What could I bind it to? These volume up, volume down, which would be for taking calls in the real world. I could do that. Keys and buttons. This mouse thing is just terrible. All of those bounds. I can just search it, can't I? Interior camera zoom. That one. Nice. Nice. Yeah, if you needed to use the mirrors, yeah, that's alright. Hello, Louis. You've swapped over what your what you got? That's fine. The wheel is the Moza. Moza Club. A lot of Moza users here, yes. Right, next door. I want to continue going further north, if we can. We're not doing Winterland jobs, so that doesn't matter. Nope. My back is going to be killing me, though, I bet you. With how much leaning I'm going to be doing. Scroll buttons. At the moment, nothing. When I wasn't using the sticks, because I originally was going to start practicing and then eventually add the sticks back, I had cruise control up and down on one of the sticks, and I had, I think, wipers. Just to assign wipers, but now I don't use the wipers, so what's the point? How far can we go? There was one to live near me, but that's right next door. I don't want that. No. That's in the corner. That's close. I keep them just going, why are they... These are bad jobs, man. Karuna? Yeah, maybe. Is that from here? That might be from here. No, that's not from here. There was another one to Kiruna. further down. What was the other one? Or am I mistaking of something else? Probably am. Could go back to where we just came from. Let's not do that. Can we switch on scroll? No, we might do that one. I don't want to switch through all the different cameras because most of the cameras are terrible. 1, 2, 5, and 8. Those are the only cameras you need. If you mean actual camera views. Bus mod. The newer one that's coming, we don't know yet. There's no date for that. They're working on it. They unveiled it. That's it. That's what they did. Jack, welcome in. Mike, welcome in. Appreciate all the people joining us. Hope you're doing well. How's that one? Something to Kiruna. Doesn't matter what it is. Evening Grey, how's it going? Member of TMP, you need to join TMP. You need to download the client. That's what it is. I will take that. I give you a bit of time. I don't know where we're going. 32 kilometers away. Oh, it's there. And then we could take some of these other roads going up. Okay. It's not that far away, it's alright. Northern Sweden, yes. Still in Finland at the moment. We're going to Sweden, yes. Alright. Lovely. Where's the exit? Google. Oh, there's 2 exits. Oh, that's cool. I didn't use the other one. Every movement I'm now doing is being picked up on the mic. I don't like that. I can hear it. Favorite command? The shadow command's pretty good. Keyboard is an iQnix something something. If you scroll down, it should say what it is. It's quite a small, simple keyboard. Still feels like that. I do use a standing desk, yes. But when I do my moderation streams, I am standing. And when I'm driving, I'm sitting down. Yeah, it was in the video. Yes, it's quite a nice wheel. You know when they give keyboards really stupid names? The name of that particular keyboard is Grape Milk. Odd combo, I know. Good, purple and white, because why not? And a bit of green. Very, very weird. I even got a stalks, yes. Commands to fix other people's cars? No, I do not. Did you do what I said you should do? Notification? Use the arcade server. Unless you're playing on single player. Do it, Lovely. Angie, of course. French are quite angry, aren't they? Where are you from? Where do I sound like I'm from? I like to answer the question that way. Where do you think? Toby think? Yes. That one was also very kindly given as a partnership thing through SES a few years back. Many, many years back, in fact. There we go. So you may not be able to see it, but the wheel is shaking a little bit now. I don't want to have it on too much, because I'm not used to that. Alright. And my trailer is there. Lovely. It is an expensive bit of kit as well, yes. But if you play numerous games that it works with, I can't see where it is. My vision is so bad. My eyesight is so bad. If you play many of the games that it works with, then that should be fine. It should be good. There we go. Because the wall thing was in the way, so I couldn't see the floaty lines. Glasses! I may genuinely need glasses one day. Scandinavia is worth it, yes. It recently got a revamp to pair it with the Nordic Horizons, so now it looks like Nordic Horizons. Look at the difference. But if you're comparing it to the Toby, yeah, they do different things. You don't have to get this one, though. G29 is still pretty good. Are you English? Yes. Sam, thank you for the gifts. Executive, welcome in. It's a very good wheel still. It's totally fine. You look off your monitor. No, I think I've increased the, whatever the official term for horizontal axis is, a little bit more, so I don't have to look all the way for it to actually do it. But I'm never actually looking all the way behind me anyway. Yeah, if you don't want to look all the way behind you, so you still have your eyes on the screen, you can just turn up that multiplier, and it will do it that way. Very nice. Very nice indeed. 5 years. It's a really good wheel. If you take good care of it, it's a really good wheel. It lasts for a long time. What did you do? I was put on the front page, apparently, Richie. Very generously. SCS! The people themselves. Oh, the makers of the game behave. The makers of the game. SCS, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm learning to drive. I've recently got a new wheel. You want to see it? Ta-da. See this? Beautiful. Clean, isn't it? It's very nice. Hope the stream went well. What was SCS doing? Norboy, welcome in. Rodman, welcome in. It's SCS. The makers of the game. They read it. Now you have to behave, yes. Happy New Year. I'm complaining about my game stuttering, but it's probably something on my system that's causing it instead. I don't know what it is. But, please. Oh, they were doing a Let's Play. Well, I'm kind of doing a Let's Play as well. Do you think SCS has played DTS 2? Yes. Peter flipped the truck, so the stream was, well, not ideal. How did he do that? Was he being a silly Billy? How did he do that, huh? Welcome in, hope you're doing well. Yeah, so this wheel, I recently did a video reviewing it. This is my first stream actually using it. So far so good, as they say. It is a monstrous wheel. Very weird to use it, but I think it's pretty good. And I remember when SCS reviewed it, because it's already over a year old, so when they got it, I think they enjoyed it. I don't know who actually was driving it, but... Samba SCS, welcome in. Pro mods is here as well. So many people. No pressure, by the way, no pressure. It's going to be a pain to use in Duisburg? Yeah, I'm not doing that now. No. No, that's why we're in the midst of Finland and the Nordic DLC. We're away from everything else. I am using the Toby as well, yes. The Toby is pretty nice. Yes, it's doing a good job here with all these commands. Oh, yes. Yeah, if you haven't seen the video yet, it should be pinned in the purple platform chat. Would recommend go and watch it. How many social media admins, I know, how many companies can claim they're working by watching people's streams? That's a pretty cool part of your work. The Beam one, I hear about the Beam one. Beam's pretty good. So if I hold that down a bit, there we go. I have to click it on every single time. Very good. Running at 30 FPS right now. I really don't know why, but that's very weird. Not doing City Road. No. City Road by itself is already a rare driving occurrence. So, the Moza, it's very nice. It's very nice. I can flick the lights at them. Very nice. The top lever, you flick it towards you. I like that. Poland? Oh, no. We don't need to go there yet. Nowhere near. We may not even reach like the... But I want to go to the very tippity top place where there's a viewpoint and you can take a nice photo there. We're working our way out. You can see it's driving. It's weird. Went through light. It's fine. Went through light. They weren't turning yet. What was I going to say? Is the camera setting as a result of it, or is it just the game that is stuttering. Not that I'm moving a lot on cam, but is it bad? Is it good? Is it bad? Just the game? Weird. Very weird. So that cancelled quite early then. But I'm glad it works. I'm happy that it works. Though pretty damn good. I recommend. It's very nice. Hopefully I don't have to turn any more corners. This is a mod for the snow. Yes, this is called the Frosty Winter mod. It's supported for the game and specifically on TMP as well. It's very nice. One of a few snow mods, but hopefully one day in the future SCS brings seasons to the game normally. We can see it, can't you? That's weird. The game is leggy. It'll be really cool to see the leaves start falling and then the snow from the winterland actually be there. Oh man, that'd be nice. How's you like the wheel? I like it. I like it. It's very nice. Turn my cruise control on again. There we are. It's very nice. Not having the instinct of either checking where the button is because I have muscle memory from where it was on my G29. I have a G29 before this, or reaching for the keyboard. So having it all be here is nice. But it's a shame that the wheel cam has the boring side of it, because I don't have rain on, so I'm not using the wipers. Wheelbase, the R5, Moza R5 for this, which is completely fine for this kind of game. I'm not doing rally, dirt rally, insane force feedback, so that's fun. The snow mod will be unsupported at some point, but if you're playing on single player, you can have snow all year round if you want to. It's supported until spring, which makes sense. Honey, how you doing? It's going well. How are you doing? It's been a very interesting start to the year so far. We got the R9. What does it go up to? There's an R12. Is there a 21? We're talking quite a lot of power there. Definitely overkill for something like this. You don't need it for this. 21? God damn. You gotta have a full motion rig for that, otherwise I will shake my desk to pieces. No thanks. No thanks. To those joining in as well, I do have force feedback on for this, because it's good for force feedback, but not a lot of it. Because I played for so long without force feedback that I want to just have a little bit and then gradually ramp it up. So, I'm the one driving. I am driving. Because I'm using the new wheel. Again, if you want to swap platforms, you can see it. R9 could be okay. A lot of people have the R3 as well. Hello. R3 is pretty good. Oi, oi. Zeb's doing well. How you doing? Are you... That doesn't look like 17 kilometers an hour. That looks much slower than that. Wasn't sure what they were doing. You can't change your horn sound unless you have a mod or you have the Halloween horn sounds, which were only available for an event. They may be on the Steam marketplace now to buy, but they are an accessory for the game. Kai, welcome in. Waitin'? Wait and bleed? How you doing? Hello, madam. You have it with the stalks and the clutch and everything else? It's very nice. It's very nice. How long have you had yours for? That's the main thing. I technically got all of this end of last week. So, it's been a fun weekend. It's been a fun weekend. 25 Ultra? 1,000 just for the frame. That's dedication to get that. That's dedication. Damn. Turn that down a bit. Dave, welcome in as well. Hope we're all well. Turn in, we're turning. Yeah, Logitech shifter. This is the Thrustmaster shifter as well. The TH8A. Oh, I'll break too heavy. They have two wheels. One of them is metal, one of them is more plastic. This is the metal one. Because when I got this one, the TH8S didn't exist. Wasn't there. Wasn't a thing. But it's very nice. No, this is not Pro Mods. No, this is the Nordic Horizons DLC. Look at that. That looks lovely. Town doesn't exist. It doesn't like when you type that out. I think you have to type the full name, which you may not like either. It's not Pro Mods, it's me! You're so funny! No, we're not Pro Mods. It's a compliment in a way where people keep asking if a good location is so good it's Pro Mods, because Pro Mods is known for quality stuff. Whoa. Cut that out. It's the winter mod, yes. The Frosty Winter mod. For those on TikTok, I have a tutorial on how to set it up, how to use it. Sign right there. Well, there isn't now. There isn't now. I don't know how well you can see it, because when I'm reaching down here, reaching up here, that's the indicator stalk. Reaching to that one, reaching down here is the other stalk for clutch, not clutch, cruise control. Yeah. I don't know if everything is signed. Okay, so midway up this stalk, there's another lever you can flick upwards. I don't think I have anything on that at the moment. What? It's meant to be for one of the lights, but I don't know what type of lights you'd put on it. You know what I mean? Ban other people. Yes. Do as I say, not as I do. That's the thing right there. That's exactly what it is. Don't repeat my actions. How high tech is it? It very juice. It's a huge wheel. This was the thing that I mentioned to you being like the cool, you know, this cool other thing. It's pretty damn nice. Yes, it does stick down. It also cancels as well. Yes. Apparently when this came out, there was an issue with it in the game as well. I don't know if it was a Moza issue or an ETS issue where the indicator wouldn't cancel. One of the two rectified that problem. They fixed that problem. And now it does. If we have a big enough turn, you may not hear the clonk, but I can tell you. Fuel soon? I'll be fine. Still got 1,000 left of fuel. We're going to Kiruna in Sweden for this job. 100 and something away. It's been nice so far, Juice. It's been nice so far. This is the full, you got the wheel, full-size wheel as you'd find in the real thing. Moza, yes. And it has the stalks underneath. It's very good. No buttons on the wheel. I have a few things assigned. I just need to memorize what I've put. Yeah. I have a few things set. Bottom left also, which would be set minus, is enter. We press enter to, you know. Well, the wheel is huge. It's full size. Anyone has a tape measure or a ruler next to you, 40 centimeters. That's how wide this wheel is. Should you try 1800? No, I've got 1080 set to this. That's keys. It has a few buttons on it, yeah. Got it for Christmas? Well, a Merry Christmas to you. It's very nice. Yeah, I think we're doing alright. I saw it. I saw the little... wobbling again. Do you want to go near the back player in case it happens again? I'm just cautious. I'm just being observant. Is it normal for some drivers to crash into you seemingly on purpose? Sadly, Jerome, yes. Yes, it is, yes. If you're in the busy hotspot of the busiest server, then you'll have people doing that to you quite a lot. Big fan. Don't merge in directly behind me, because you might cut someone off. Just looking in the mirror. 51-inch wheel? What? Inch? Or centimeter, you mean? 51 inches for a wheel is huge. As you mean, circumference. Hello, Miabe. None of your messages really make any sense. But that's your introduction. Inches. Really? What? That doesn't sound like it makes any sense, though. That's too big. I'm underestimating my brakes here. I don't think I'm pressing the brake enough. I'm getting used to these pedals as well. It can't be 51 inch in diameter. That's ridiculous. Ali, front page. I got dumped on the front page. Very nice. Easiest to do is stuttering. Mine is stuttering as well. I don't know what it is. I'm not blaming anything specific, but mine hasn't been stuttering last week, and now it is. Weird. So, could be some of your settings. I don't know. Circumference. I was gonna say, good lord. 51 inch diameter is ridiculous. Go to gas station, chat will be fine. If you can see in the top right, there's the truckie, that sold stats thing is truckie. You can see on there, it has 1,300 kilometers worth of fuel left. All Gucci, I'm fine. All good. Yeah, and SCS rate as well. Very kindly. I thought they meant diameter, yeah, because we were talking about diameter of this wheel. What's the circumference of this then? Hand cam. Hello, how's it going? There we go, I'm not overdoing that one, only a little bit. 300 meters. Millimeters. Hello, Killer. 49 inches in circumference. Oh, actually, okay then, so that's not too bad. When you said 51. Real fuel consumption, yes, I think so. I think that it's ticked. But I'm using a 4x2 truck, so I have quite a large fuel tank. Shouldn't have anything to worry about. Gallop. I remember when that DLC came out, that was nice. Any word on ETS to console? Not at the moment, no. They haven't said anything else. That doesn't mean it's cancelled. I know a lot of people get impatient about it. You will get news in due time. I don't know what news you're going to get. I mean, it's coming to console. What else do people want to see? A bit more behind the scenes development stuff? Perhaps?
Have pennies. Go buy Afredo.
Afredo? Richie, due to inflation, I don't think Afredo costs 20p anymore. But thank you for the 20 biddies. I don't think it costs 20p anymore. Performance? Yeah, maybe. Showing how the performance is improved in the game? I'd want to see that. I'm not desperate. There's a secret road by the fuel station? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. I am liking this though, it's nice. As I mentioned, even in one of the chats, this is... So the base is made of metal. It's sturdy and fairly hefty. The rest of it is plastic, but it's like hard plastic. So it still has some weight to it, and it still has some oomph to it. The stalks are not wibbly-wobbly either. They're quite rigid as well. I like it. I like it. 30 to 40p? Oh, inflation. Terrible. That's disgusting. No, they haven't mentioned anything about cross-platform. I'm sure that's an idea of theirs. They want to do cross-platform, but no, that has not been... Breaks a bit too much. That has not been mentioned. Not that I can recall, anyway. See, it cancelled. Don't know if you saw or heard that. It cancelled. What happened? Is that Felix flying backwards? What was that? Someone flying. You hit him? The job? Really? Now, of all places? Really? Who did that? Where am I parking? Where's it making me go? Rapid time, Gabber time. I'm parking over here. Oh, that's not too bad. Do a little twiddly twiddly U-turn there in 6th gear, by the way. Terrible idea to do that. So then you park first. I don't know if this is going to be correct or not, because I don't have a judge of... Oh, I'm too far over. Oh, the game said yes. That is a disgustingly inaccurate park there, but hey. Can't complain. Very good. Job number 2. Game says yes, so I take it. Hey. Don't hate the player, hate the game, they say. Don't hate the game. The game's good. This mouse is... Look at how stuttery this mouse is. Get fined for that parking jobs. Chrissy, can you drive? Hey, do you do a better parking job than that in a truck? I think not. Right, next one. We're working our way up. I highly doubt I'm going to get any significant job going up. I didn't tell you to hate the game, I told you to love the game. This game is one of the most highly reviewed and reviewed in general games on Steam. Good and bad. It's pretty damn good. These are all just... down. Why are they all down? Narvik is a little bit up. It's fine. Joey, that is a name I have not seen in a very long time. How are you? Trondheim is down. We got all the people coming back. You still stream? It's consistently high. Every time a new DLC comes out, boom, straight to the top of the top sales. The best community ever, they say. Pretty good. Why are these jobs so bad? They're not giving me the right jobs. Yes, that heads north, but that's a... Come on now. Nothing to Alta, perhaps? Honnings would be the ideal job to get. This is not promods, no. Work life taken over? That's understandable. Yeah, when people have spare time, they do it. That's fair. Work life. It's what consumes most of us. Yeah, for those that are also wondering if it was Promods, your favorite location in Promods is around about here somewhere. If you can see where my mouse is going, it's not there. It's not in the DLC. What a shame. I know. It would be nice, but no, it's not there. Been doing well. I have wheel cam turned off, but I'm currently using a very interesting new steering wheel. For me, anyway, new. Turn it back on in a moment. I may have to take one of those small jobs. Tromsø? I haven't actually been to Tromsø yet. I don't think. We do use the job curator, yes. We're doing World of Trucks jobs, so you can't create those at the moment. But otherwise, yes, we do use the dispatcher. Dispatch is pretty good. I do have the Toby Eye Tracker. It's very nice. Winterland jobs. Have we been there for Winterland jobs? I don't know. I want to go there again. Have you got that? Take it. The R5? I have the R5 as well. Yes. Learning to drive again. It's a joke because I have a new wheel. And it's a very interesting, different wheel for me. So, learning to drive. How come you use mouse? Look, I'm not looking at where I'm going to be clicking. Can you do that with Toby? I'm in the menu. Toby doesn't function in the menu. Subway Builder. Seen so many reviews. Yeah, the Hori is pretty good as well. Both of them are pretty equal for they are. We do indeed, Milo. Yes, we have a lot of new people have been joining us today. It's very nice. Hello, Road King. Oh, where we new monitor? Really? Mine is actually not attached to the monitor. It's on the little block thing I attached it to because I have to move it closer to me. Otherwise, it starts bugging out with how. Because I'm further back, it has to now sort of come out with me as well. I'll take that one. Something to Tromso or on the way if you can. Nothing to that place, you may have to take a... It's nighttime as well! I don't like nighttime driving. You may have to take a freight market instead. Moza is direct drive. See, those two words, they're just words to me. In layman's terms, what is direct drive? Explain like I'm 5. You know that subreddit? What does that even mean? It's ridiculous. Direct and drive. Well, I'm aware that it drives. I'd be worried if it didn't. Josh, how's it going? You ended far later than Vi did. I guess you couldn't read into. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate the raid again. You need to go to bed now, because it means silence. Oh, is that why? No matter what I do, the wheel doesn't make any noise. I see. Double raid. Oh, with whom? There we go. It's back. With whom? Or has Vi ended? I see. I see. Vi's ending too. Oh, you were gonna do it again, were you? Oh, that's very kind of you both. Working an hour and a half. So, what are you going to do then? Fuel up on a lot of coffee? Do you have coffee for breakfast? You stay up way too late. The fact that I readied her yesterday means that she's on for too long. I like doing that to the Aussie friends or just anyone where they're on too late. I do that a lot. When I can. Coffee yar. Well, good luck at work. I hope it goes well. Hope you don't pass out. Or have a sugar crash or something like that. You shunt Arctics around. Ooh. I see. Who ready, Pop Crew? SCS did, but the most of the people that are here are from the front page. This isn't a scheduled front page slot, but you must behave though as well, because I want them to think of me well. Behave. 20 minutes? Good luck. Always behave, yeah, sure, that's what they all say. Lovely, and then... Oh, it cancelled there. It didn't cancel physically. Never guess what your band was for. Was it something that you actually did? Do you actually understand what it was for? Or are you sort of not bothered with that? Are you not bothering to understand it? Where are we going? Remember me, Ooga Booga? I think I do. Whoa, that was close. Where are we? Well, it's off the back. Here it is. Can't see. Can't see. Nearly hit my own trailer. Learn how trailer swings, yes. Do you reverse any of them? One of the first things people learn where the trailer doesn't go the same way as you think it does. It's easy to get used to that. Jaden, no, not always, no. I treat it as a very special stream if I drive and moderate at the same time, because for me it's not practical to do both. Nah. Cool. All good? I see Brayden over there. Have you got a job as well? Turn left when back in the trailer, right? Yes, and if you have a double trailer, you follow what the back trailer is doing. Not the front trailer. It's very weird. Europe, you got a job? Good. Well, I sure hope so. This is not a very long job. Yeah, this will be fun. Even blindsiding? Yes. 33 tons.
Huh?
Hold on. This is I'm out of the zone right now, so be careful. Is she shaking? Shaking a little bit. There's a full sweep there. 34 tons. Maybe the driver is a bit heavier. Tracker, I have the Toby tracker. Tracker AR does the same thing, except you have to wear that one. I had the track hat, which in my case was the little thing that attaches to your headphones, like a little microphone, but it wasn't. It'll be funny? No. Shut up. Last one. It's very interesting how many people are then becoming a truck driver that have played or do play this game. It's just a natural thing to get into. People ask me if I do it. Cool one day, but... What kind of wheel? Hello, Op. It is the Moza truck wheel. The big one. Can't say the Moza wheel, but you know, the truck wheel. You're next. Then I become like Trucker Dylan. If anyone hasn't checked out Trucker Dylan, Trucker_Dylan, he IRL streams truck driving around Europe, Netherlands, things like that. He was in the UK for the past few days. That could be me. Banana scale. I do not have a banana next to me, but if you want to measure 40 centimeters, you can. Go for it. Saying 400 millimeters makes it sound even larger. The truck wheel. I mean, it is the only one from Moza. There are 2 truck wheels in the world, and they're from different companies, so it's not confusing. Thinking ahead? Yeah, exactly. You could pick up a few different things. Yeah, forklift could be assistant with that. Loading your own trailer with it. I like that idea. You're gonna try to start a company. What are you gonna call it? Actually, don't say what you're gonna call it, because you gotta trademark it. Reserve the name. 400 millimeters exactly. Like, you know, 1 kilometer. Yeah. 1,000 meters. That's huge. Exactly. Crew cargo. Well, I mean, for our one in game, we have the crew's crew, like crew, but you know, I don't know what I would call it. Why do I have to name it something crew related? It doesn't have to be related to me. Just think of some generic, interesting name for it and name it that. You thought I couldn't drive? Well, you're not wrong. Chat will agree that I cannot drive. Hello, Vi. Hope stream went well. You're up late again. Again. But the joke is that I'm learning to drive because this is a huge wheel and I haven't used it that much. Have you crashed? No. No, not yet. I've overswung a few corners a bit, but besides that, I'm fine. You can't? See? See, it's so funny. It's so funny. How do you get snow? Do the command winter, and it'll tell you how to get that. Skill issue? No. And we're driving at night, so I'm fine. Into a sign. Yeah, but it's only a sign. It's not a person. Where's Drew? Drew is not enabled. I don't know why I end up disabling it. He should be in the bottom corner. Wheel issue? Exactly. It's not me. Not me. This is nice, though. On Thursday, we'll do some in ATS as well, so I'll be an American. I also saw that there's a fun thing that you can stick on the front here where you get like company logos, so I can pretend that I'm driving an actual Scania or an actual Kenworth or something like that. Not real neat, though. Hop in and say goodnight. Have a flower. Big fan. Sleep well. It's morning. You said you have things to do later today. You had plans. So I hope you're awake for those. Appreciate you, big fan. Much love. Good morning. It's 6:30 PM for me, so it's going to be 5 or 7 for you. You wonder how do people get a Scania? Exactly. The person that makes them is, I think it's Das Sim Simmer. So, Mr. Sim Simmer. Because he has a full rig thing as well, he makes them. It's just a 3D printed logo that sticks on it. You get a whole pack of them. But given that I would only need 2 of those brands, there's no point in me buying the pack. Because you know. Sorry, I'm going too fast. Cruise control on again. Turn that down a bit. Just to give a little bit of distance from player in front. He's my daft. Well, maybe that'll be the third logo. Okay, so 3 logos then. Out of a pack of maybe 10 plus, because of all the different companies in the game. It feels like a waste. I wouldn't be using all of them. Is that Killua? No, Killua is further back. I think it's Peruna at the front, and then player. Total coming. Everyone getting Moza with. Moza is now the tippity top, you know? What happened to Fanatec? Were people saying that Fanatec is not a thing now, or has Fanatec been beaten? £3 for the pole, a pole. Can you overtake him? Actually, no, at my speed, I'm limited to 90. With this type of job, I'm limited to 90. So no. A bit dead. What happened to them? Still doing fly sim? No, no. I did a little bit of when 24 came out, 2024. I haven't really played it much yet. It's 150 gig per game, man. I don't have the space. I need to select what I have installed. Like, I have Battlefield 6 installed, and I haven't really played that much. So I need to get that more. What wheel did I have before? The G29. I had the G29 for a very, very long time. GTA. I need space for GTA 6. I have GTA installed, still. Let's do some BF6. It'd be cool. Not on stream. Can I take this wheel off once the stalks are on? Yeah, you do have to unscrew. You have to take the wheel off and then unscrew that bit, and then take the... There's an extension part to lift it up a bit more. You have to take that off as well. Yeah, I'll be driving the tanks, but like using this. How about that? Is that even possible? I have no idea. Can you drive the GTA vehicles with a wheel? Can you do that? Spreen, welcome. Shards, Hawk, Lenny, welcome in. Hope we're all doing well. There's a lot of people in here. This has been a fun stream. GTA with a truck wheel. I mean, you can roleplay on a lot of roleplay servers as a truck driver, so wouldn't that make it even better? That sounds cool, doesn't it? Hello, Oliver Beckham. You're on it constantly. Yeah, if I were to return to Flight Sim at some point, I'd want to practice a bit more with VATSIM. Do you use VATSIM, Joey? Or just by yourself, chilling? No, this is not last job. No. Might do another one. Just got to steal a truck. You go down to the container port for that, and there are usually trucks there. Easy. You got a new wheel. What did you get? Where are we driving? This job is to Tromsø. Tromsø. I want to see the cool church that's there. Flash your lights. You can, if you're behind someone, you can, you know, in my case, it's pulling the top lever towards me, which is what you should do. But no, he knows to stay a little bit far ahead. No, I know how the VATSIM stuff works. I just need more practice. My few flights with it have been the most basic possible thing. Going from Stansted, which has hardly any taxiways at all, very simple destination, very easy call sign, just no fluff, you know? You know, I'm not going to be a speedbird something heavy anytime soon. Is that even a thing? Does BA do freight? No. I have another one. I am a content creator, and I edit videos as well, which links into my content, but also other people's content. Playing this game is fun. Really not many streetlights. Finally bought a wheel. I have had a wheel. It just seems like I have a new wheel, or I'm now learning to drive as if this was my first wheel. It's weird. Weird experience. Yeah, TikTok chat can't see it. Even if I put my hands at the very top, they still cannot see where it is. Science City Kirkenes? Oh, almost there. You all over the place? I have only done flights in Europe. I have not crossed the pond yet. Let alone doing the event that does that. No, that's too busy. No. You get practice by doing the thing more, and I just haven't done it more. They stop for girls in parking lots? Sadly, no, that's not realistic enough. No, there are no people waiting to be picked up. No, in GTA 6, definitely, probably. Yeah, we'll see. I think I had the flight sim on the Xbox thing, and I don't currently have the Xbox thing, the pass. So that's why I don't have it. Unless I might have 2020 on Steam. Not 2024. One of them I think I have on Steam as well. But again, space. Lacking in space. Winter Wonderland is still around. That event concludes next week, I think. So if you haven't done your job yet, the entire map is nearly all done. The community reward, or goal rather, has been met. So we've got all our stuff for that. In fact, I redeemed them sometime over the weekend. If anyone from the SCS stream is still here, can we have a claim all rewards button on World of Trucks? Please. For events where you have 5 or 6 things for the different tiers, let me just claim all of them, not press each individual button. Please. You can make it an optional button, of course, but please. And then if for someone that's missed a bunch of rewards for maybe 2 or 3 events, they have so many buttons to press. Please. The most stalks are, yes. In the video, when I was first setting up, I had a feeling that they weren't set up properly because of how they cancelled earlier, or they weren't cancelling when turning right more than turning left, that kind of thing. I think it's okay now. You also have to adjust the height of it properly. Horn, there's no button in the middle for the horn, but my horn is assigned to just the actual... There's a horn icon. It would be really cool if there was a button in the middle, but no. Sadly not. Still packed. No, I don't think it's packed now. Winterland shouldn't be packed now. We haven't had any reports from there in a long time. Most people have done their events now, their jobs. Should be fine. I really need to slow down. Let me do cruise control. There we go. The bottom lever, and then down to 80. 80's fine. Your wheel has one in the middle. Oh, that'd be cool. What I need is a little. If you didn't care how it looked, you had one of those. You know, you can buy one keyboard key, stick it to the middle, and then just whoop. That's my horn button. There we go. Hey, slow it down with only the cruise control then. Very nice. I need to get into the habit of doing that more. Hello, Let's. Gengar Lover, welcome in. Bulbo, I love that name. I'm not going to say the entire name, but I love that name. Hello. And then cut across a little bit because I'm still going a little bit too quick. There we are, and then we speed up again. A300. I was only in the A320. I got used to the A320 pairing with my very simple setup. I learned the one plane and I stay with the one plane. That was my plan. It works. Why teach myself to learn so many? You know. Turn up 75, turn up again 80. Easy. I like this. I'm gonna play TMP. Safe trips. For the next one, if we do another one, I need to make it daytime. Remind me to make it daytime. I don't like nighttime driving. Oh, it's until this Sunday. Well, get your jobs done. I've done mine. I'm all good. I've done mine. Don't you worry about that. It's nice to kind of... I'm not like resting my arm on it, but I'm kind of resting it against the chair as well. Because, I mean, if you're further away from your wheel, you are holding it like that most of the time. Don't your arms get tired and just droopy? You know? That's, I guess, why they sort of chill with one arm up at each time. 777, A350, A380, that must have been fun. 77, A320, all of them. Damn. Yeah, I was tempted to learn the 777, as I mentioned, because I wanted to... It would have been a fun idea to recreate the flight I did to TwitchCon. Not last year, year before. Never got around to doing that. Would have been fun, though. Driving wheel to wheel is like the way... Not in a condescending way, the way you're meant to play this game. It's the best... It's made for it. It kind of makes sense, you know? What I think about it, very nice. Hello, hell yeah. It is very nice. If you haven't seen the video yet, go and watch the video. It sounds like there's some contradicting opinions in the video, but that was my first review video of any type. This stream will become a video as well, which should either add to it or counter it a bit. How much? This was given to me by Moza, very kindly given to me, but the bundle itself I think is around 400, 500. It's quite costly if you were to go for it. But upon having it, it should last you quite a number of... Oh god. Quite a number of years. Sorry, I didn't expect that turn to be that steep. Again, getting used to me brakes. I'll save up for it. Yeah. No, you can't use the other road, no. That goes a different way. Milo, welcome in. Is that our Milo just following on TikTok as well? Big fan. Photo trophy up there. You're not there. It's a different one, then welcome in. Different one. I'm also judging, based on, like, you know, if anyone's watched those POV IRL truck driving videos, the height of where it is compared to you, I think this is okay. I think this is alright. I mean, it feels okay for me. It feels comfy for me. Tromso, we are in Tromso now, yes. This is Tromso. I feel my brakes are set a bit too high. In the software, I tweaked the brake curve so it isn't fully linear, it's a little bit steeper. So the highest brake amount hits earlier. Because, yeah, that's just more like what I'm used to. Hello, Connor. Yes. Yes, indeed. What do you have? Do you have the truck wheel, or do you have one of their other ones? Keza, welcome in. Appreciate all the people joining. So many of us. We'll definitely have to, if I can, send it to someone else. Oh, we're in the tunnels here. Didn't mean to do that. It didn't click on at first. It's not ideal for CD. No, you need very quick movements for that. I think for CD you could set it to 900 degrees, and then maybe for normal jobs set it higher than that. Because you need flick it around a lot. An F1 wheel. Use one of the other Moza wheels. You can just snap this one off and put one of the others on. The ecosystem. He's busy. What degrees? This is 1080. 1080 degrees. I'm not a full 1800. I don't really see the point. I'm still terrible. So. And we're going in here. Where am I delivering in here? Okay. That's definitely a cam off for that one. Mouse still laggy? Oh, a little bit. Going into the corner, swinging all the way around like that. Get myself stuck. Against myself. Don't worry about the damage, it's fine. Don't worry about that. I'm being lazy, yes. Yep, that's me. The base is the R5. A-bar, R5. Wrong way. How have I played this game for so many years and I still don't know what way to turn the damn wheel? The hell am I doing? That is because you... Not blaming you, but you know, you got in my way. You were in my way. I'm just very happy that no matter how many times I'm turning this wheel, it's making no sound at all. Very happy with that. Because every time I would be talking while trying to park, you'd hear it. You'd always be hearing the squeaks. So, no. It's just very annoying. Cool. That's job number 3. Sim 2 is the server one. Simulation 2. Blind Cat, welcome. Thank you for the moist. Appreciate it. We could take a picture now. Yeah, we could do that. And then one more job. What's this called? For you, it would be link in the bio. Everything is in that link. Oh, you know what that reminds me to do? Hang on a minute. Anyone want a flashbang? Oi, there it is. Where we could park against the fence over here. Usually we go to the side, but over here we could... My eyes! Custom binds. I have a few custom binds, yes. It's down to preference, really, isn't it? Let's see. I don't usually use this cam. Lining up with this line right here. There we are. Done. Let me just remember it. That one is engine off. Okay. That one is parking brake. Nice. Still forgetting. Oh, the back from leaning over. Oh, you picked that time warp at about time. It looked like an Avatar model. This has been nice so far. What do you think? What do you think? Have I learned how to drive? I think I'm pretty good so far. Those pipes. These are from the Scania tuning pack. The Mighty Griffin, I believe. That's what these ones come from. What part of the map? We're in Tromsø at the moment. All the way up here. Not on Promods. I assume this is the church? The cool, fancy church? Or not? Because you see it when coming over the bridge. So I think it is. It is. Oh. Still shit driving? Yep, that's me. Oh, even this is laggy as well. Every movement of the mouse, but movement of the keyboard is fine. What's up with that? So specifically mouse movement is stuttery. Come on. Mr. Kebab, are you with us or not? Form a line. Couldn't see it because it was night. Yeah, I highlighted that there was a photo trophy up there, which now I assume is it. That makes sense. Yeah. When they line up, that'll be a nice formation. Almost. I'll allow it. Because we're not in... I can't have a really, really bright picture, can I? Ooh, that's nice. You can see the clouds change. There's not really any like really bright time of day because we're that far up north. Up north. There we go, that's fine. Don't want too many. New wheel, yes, Stubbs. It's the Moza truck wheel. If last Thursday didn't exist, this will be the first one. I don't know what photos we took for last week though. Yeah, that was weird. Fancy, oh yes. You're the one reversing, okay. take a few pictures, and then I'll check what job to take next. Sean, welcome in. A fellow ETS2 driver, hope you're doing well. It's a fun game. Can you answer with a question, yes or no? Are convoys with more than 5 people prohibited? On the CD road, yes. An organised convoy of 5 people in a line adds a bit too much traffic, so we'd rather you don't do that. You could space yourselves out, of which you're not together anymore, but for anywhere else in the server, you can do a convoy. You don't have priority over other people regarding your formation. Like if you have convoy control or anything like that, or like an escort for your 5-person convoy, they cannot interfere with other people. You notice something with your shot? You're driving the fog is nice. Fog is nice during the day. And because it's only 10 in the morning, it still feels like it's nighttime, so. Alright, final job while they're maybe taking their pictures. Let's see. Please, please, he'll summarize a very good stream if we can get a job further up. Now that I've said that, the job lords are listening to me and they're going to say no. Hello, Dingy, welcome in. Convoy in the ETS2 game? No. You could do that, and we briefly did try that when TMP was having problems, but it's just easier to do jobs on TMP. Because everyone has to have the same session, join the session, things like that, whereas people can just join a TMP server, and that's basically... that's basically it. Yes! Oh, that's a long job, though. That's... very bendy roads. Are we gonna want to do that? When you click take a job, it doesn't work from Rocklaw. Why would it not? You asked for it. True, I wanted it. I wanted this job. I will need a quick toilet break though. V1 over roundabouts. There are many roundabouts you can still do that. There are also, I don't know when you last actually played, Joey, secret roads, and down some of the secret roads, in fact, one of the ones we saw the other month, has a few ramps. They put ramps in the game for you nosy people to go and check it out. So you could try that. Nothing to there? Well, I'm not refreshing, because I would have taken this one. Hunt for them, yes. One of them is in Karlstad in Scandinavia, one of the new cities. Refreshed? Good. Okay, take it. Are we in Drecotrans? I think it's from here, right? We are. Oh my gosh. It is just over there. Ooh. Which one is parking brake? That one. Any bridges you can get off? There's a few. I think not many that won't have barriers on the side though. Kind of the point of a bridge, isn't it? Ding, and then that button, very nice. Right, I'll put the camera there. Go pick up your jobs, go find something to Honnings, and I will quickly BRB, right? Need to go, no worries. Thank you for joining, big fan. Can you touch your big wheelie? Yes, you may. There it is. Very nice. Yeah, I did a cab reverse because that was very easy. It was next to me. Let the video end. Welcome back. How we doing? Now I have to turn that fader back up. God, I have to lean over it. Can't find any? Some of them were refreshing, and then they were able to find some. Try a refresh. You should be fine. Might refuel on this job. Might refuel. Hello, velocity. Gear looks like a wheel knob. It does. Because it's sitting there. Yeah, it can look like that, yeah. Wicked, all good. Hope you're all good now. Meep. Got your jobs. How's it feel? Feels nice. Because I was doing a few each day since getting it. I've been doing maybe 2 or 3 jobs. Just testing out different settings, testing out, you know. I think it's pretty good. This is the kind of settings I want to use now. I need to tweak the brakes a bit. Other than that, pretty nice. And the force feedback. Maybe up a smidge more. I think the main setting is on maybe 40%, and then everything else is down a little bit from that. I don't know if you can actually see too well. This is only a tiny little webcam. It is shaking a bit because the engine is on. Probably can't see it much. It is on. It is on. I know you commented it as well. It is on. It's not on insane amounts because that's a bit much right now, but it will be. It will be. I promise it will be. It will be up. Okay. I'll be good. I hope so. There we go. That cancelled it accordingly. That's good. The center thing, how intensely it goes back to the center, that's on about 20-30%, I think. So leaving it, you know, it does eventually rotate back to the middle, which is nice. Hello, Zach. Welcome in. A redeem to put it to the max. It'll shake the desk, man. I don't want that. I don't want to shake the desk. Yes, 650. Let's see how this goes, this jump. And I can take a photo at the top of the world. And then we'll conclude up there. So then the next stream is going all the way back down. Should be fun. Crazy settings, yeah, that's what they're suggesting, but I don't want to do that. No, thank you. At least let me, like, what's the term? Ease into using it, wear it in a bit, you know? You get a new pair of shoes or something and you just get used to them first. Is a challenge? Well, I don't accept it. Hello, Aurora, VTC. Ah, the VTC, how you doing? Now we're going to see the church, because we're heading towards it. You saw the video, I'm glad you did. Did you like the video? I hope so. Yeah, it was my first, there it is. That looks really cool. My first review of any kind, really. Never done another pro, oh my god, that was a close merge. Please don't do that. Never done any sort of product review before. Kabam, if you're in the stream, that was very dangerous. Holy moly. 7 years. Very impressive. This is where I should have cruise control on, but there's a roundabout here, so I'm gonna... Sorry, slide down a bit too much. Very good. Didn't cancel that. Now you shift up into 5th. Cruise control on. And then crank it up a bit. Loved it, I'm glad. No G920. No, the G29 is what I used to have. This is now what I use. This isn't, hopefully, not just a temporary thing. It'd be amusing if they were going to be like, okay, can we have it back now? The stalks are nice. The stalks are nice. It feels like you're in an actual vehicle, which is the whole point. This is like the tippity-top sim experience. Very nice. It's nice in general that not one but 2 companies ventured into the the niche of specifically truck sims. I know these games are big, but it's very interesting that they did that. What wheel? The Moza truck wheel with the R5 underneath it. Better? Well, yes. It is better than a G29 that I used to use. That's the point. But G29 still is fine. This one, you can change the tilt of it, you can take it off, you can, you know... I don't have the G920, it's the G29. No, I didn't sell it, it's on the floor. It's on the floor next to the desk. Gotta think of where to put it for now. Did you merge in very close there as well? By the way, what key did I use? For zooming, I don't know what key I bound to interior zoom cam. Shifter. Yeah, what you need is similar to this, but where it has the top bit and it has a lever on it, a little switch. Volume? It could have been. No, it was. Was it left indicator? No. Right indicator? Volume up? Ah, volume up. I was pressing volume down. There you go. Oh, hang on. That pauses Toby. Don't want to press that. I am driving. I'm the one driving, yes. You sadly cannot see the wheel on the TikTok stream. If I were to add the wheel, everything else would have to be really, really tiny. Because we're limited in screen space on that. I'm running out of fuel! Well, there's a fuel station here, so can I quickly go and pop into that? Let me just continue on a bit. Pop in here. Yeah, it can be used in farm sim. True, true, true. And you can get one of those kind of aftermarket wheel knobs that you can put on the top of it, and I'm sure that would work perfectly fine as well. Lovely. Yeah, the wheel is the Moza wheel now. The truck wheel that Moza does. It is very nice. But where's the actual pump? Around the corner. The bundle that the wheel comes in does not contain the stalks. It would be nice if it did, but it does not. So these were extra. But also very kindly given as well. Why did I just decouple? I wanted engine off, which is that one. I did it again. Hold on. That one and then that one. That's my enter button. My bad. I'm getting used to the keys still. See? Yeah, I've got the multifunction stalks. Those are underneath. You were the merging one? That was very close. I think I saw it coming, so I slowed down in advance. If I didn't, I think you would have clipped me. You would have hit me there. Right, onwards. See if it cancels this. It should. Yes, it did. Then we do it again. Look it up like that. It should be down like that, actually. There we go. Lovely, I'm getting used to that. Following too much. Keep your distance. What we usually say is people that don't have a trailer, they can stay near the back because they don't really have any need to zoom around in between the convoy. I think that's the easiest for them. Anyway, they got all the countries for free. No. That would be pirating the game. That would get it for free. Wouldn't recommend doing that though. 12-hour journey. Where did you go? 12 in-game hours or real-life hours? Hope you took plenty of breaks in between that. Let's do on... Yeah. 70 is nice. This job is to Honningsvay. I think that's probably how they would say that. The very tippities up of Norway. Let's go up. No, wrong one. That one. There we go. Up to 80. I think I'm just so used to, on the G29, you've just got the buttons in the middle and that's it. Behind it, you've got the flappy paddles, and I use those for indicators. But I'm not used to there being two levers. Pretend you didn't see that. On either side. On the left side. Bit of damage right there. Bit of damage. They knocked out my cruise control, damn it. What did you hear? I hit the lamp. I thought I'd be able to survive that, but I clipped the lamp. I was expecting that to be worse. I can't lean over to do fix. No, that's just my bad driving. No, I don't have the physics. That's just my bad driving. What did it do to me? It was in the way. It was in the way. I didn't want it then. Munich to Paris, then Scotland, then back to Paris, then back to Munich. Damn. The wheel is the Moza truck wheel, for those on TikTok asking about it. The Moza truck wheel. I'm on 1080 rotation. 1080 is fine. As I mentioned earlier, I was looking up, and I think a lot of trucks in the real world don't actually use 1800. 1800 is, I think, is too much. Unless it's 2700 they don't use. Which is ridiculous. They maybe use 1800? Not 2700. But, you know, 1080 is fine. I don't want to dare put cruise control on now, because the engine might die and it might cut it off. I have more than 10% damage, so your engine has a chance to turn off. I was using G29 and shifter for a very, very long time. Yeah. This same shifter I was using, at least for a while anyway. Hello. G29 is still a very, very good wheel. Scanning as 1800. Maybe I'll work my way up to that. There's one in between. I think there's a 1400 or a 1600. At least a preset. You can set it to whatever you want. I can set it to 1, 2, 3, 4 if I wanted to. And it would use that. No, I'll work my way up. 1080 is fine, really. This means you're turning a lot more for small turns like this. Maybe. This is the first stream using it. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more. Second hand. Problem is reverse doesn't work, so you use paddles. I suppose it was a compromise. If it was a good price, yeah, it's a compromise. Why not? This shifter is still, I'm pointing to it because on the other platforms you can see it. Still very good. Very good for what it is. I didn't even need, well, I mean, now I would have had to get it because before this I had the one that goes with Logitech and it only plugs into the Logitech, so I would have had to get a different shifter. Or go back to automatic. Set it to 90. No. Ew. I am Charlie, yes. Feel free to pop on over. Cassera, how you doing? Oh gosh. America used miles. Yeah, I do have an ATS set to miles. I do have that. I can't give you a shout out because I can't lean over. Any mods? How you doing? Big fan. How do you get the stalks to work? The indicator is your problem. I actually did a little bit of a bodge job. So what specifically is your problem, Smokey, with it? Is it not triggering when it turns back the other way? Or cancelling it? Well, it looks nice. It does. It's lovely, isn't it? It's huge. Pickup trucks doing 130? Do they not care about the fines? Or they speed up and then slow down when the next speed cam comes up? Hello, Black Wolf. Welcome in all the new people, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Big fan. First time having this many. Side panel? That would be nice. Having grass touching. I hope it was lovely. Is it cold where you are? Hello, Charlie. Welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Wise as well. Cancellation. Okay, so what I did is in the pack for it, there's an extra on the... Let me choose my words so I don't sound stupid. There's an extension part that goes where the sticks go around. On that, it has a little extra bit of plastic that sticks out, which is what brushes against the stalk to cancel it. There's a spare one that what I did is I stuck it on the opposite side of that spinny wheel. So now if I turn either way, one of the two will hit it, and so far so good. That works. So whatever way round you turn it, it will cancel the indication. Admittedly, it cancels it what seems to be a little bit early. But, you know, I don't mind. The fact that it does cancel in every direction, when I was doing earlier tests, it would turn to the left, because the stalker's on the left, but any turn to the right, no matter how steep it is, it wouldn't cancel it, because it would never reach the stalk again from another rotation. There's the engine. Yeah, I'm sure that's not the solution, but I wouldn't know what the other solution would be without directly explaining everything I just said. You okay? To them. I wouldn't know, but that's my solution, because they come with a spare one, because if you didn't want it to auto-cancel, you can take that plasticky bit off. Somehow. Yours cancels every time, with only the one little knobbly bit on it? How did you make it do that then? Because setting the thing up to be aligned, because actually on this version of the R5, you have to screw the plate underneath that attaches to the stalks. And even if the two screws are the same height, it isn't level. I don't know why, it isn't level. You have to budge it up ever so slightly so that there's an equal distance in the circle, so it doesn't get stuck. Very weird. Very weird, but you know, little bodge job. I am going too fast, of course, because no cruise control on. But, you know, I made it work. You do need all of the maps, including the Nordic DLC, to play Pro Mods now, yes. Oh, sometimes it's a game thing? Oh, no, in my case, the game one does turn off, it's just the stalk doesn't cancel back. I get it for, like, small turns where it hasn't reached that little knobbly bit yet. I get that. Some of them where I thought it would reach it, it didn't. And it didn't cancel it. But this is just a really picky thing. It works. The bottom line is it works. And it's very nice that it does work. Because I was going to consider this first stream and the first few streams be without the stalks, and then eventually add the stalks back in. Sort of getting used to them. But I thought, yeah, might as well try again. And, you know, here we are, it works. I'm not unscrewing anything else unless God forbid it breaks. It works. If it ain't broke, I'll fix it. No, I probably didn't steer that much. In fact, when I was doing test drives, I specifically went round roundabouts so that I would be steering enough. And in most of those, first ones anyway, I didn't reach the pedal there. It didn't do that. See what I mean? I feel like I'm pressing the pedal enough, but it isn't enough. I don't need to turn my intensity up, because the intensity is on 100%. Braking. Very weird. What I think is enough braking isn't enough braking. You don't have the DLC and can play. Which version of Pro Mods are you able to play then? Because the newest version, you need the map DLCs for it. Unless you've managed to do a illegal method of obtaining the DLCs without buying them. Don't admit to that, because it's illegal. Don't do that. Braking there, in advance. My legs do hurt though. Changing gears a lot. No, then how do we have them? How have you done that? What's your method? Yeah, I've been critiquing it, seemingly critiquing it because I'm picky. It's just, it's very nice. It doesn't counter my point in the video, it just clarifies, I think, my point in the video a little bit more. Where initially I was thinking just that this is just ridiculous for me. But, you know, I'm used to it now. Because I have to have the desk at a certain particular height, certain angle. It's fine now. I had to move the cams around a lot. Just so it wouldn't look weird either. You just did? Well, I don't know. What else would you have done? I can't think of anything else. You just cannot play it without having those DLCs. Because it requires them on Steam, because it edits those DLCs. Definitely need to fix. It'd be funny if I set up a little hotkey and set that to a button on the wheel where it automatically opens chat, types it in, presses enter, that kind of thing. That'd be lazy. You're not meant to be using fix that much. 200 and something to go. Almost there. It's lunchtime and it only feels like sunrise. You can play TMP. But what DLCs do you not have? Do you not have the newest one? Only the newest one? You need all the DLCs though. Even for the version 2.8. Unless you don't have version 2.8. The version before this, you didn't need it. Now you do. And we support the newest version. So I'm sure something in the way you're explaining it isn't actually what it is. Because I don't know how else you've done that. This looks lovely. Wonka S, be careful. Careful. You have Toby, you need to place it more near. Yeah. Yeah, I have it on a little extra stand. It came with, you know, the magnetic thingy or whatever that sticks it to the bottom of your screen. That worked for a bit, and then it kind of lost the strength. So I didn't want that. If you want, it has, there's an L bracket that it comes with where it fits on one side of it. You can just screw that into, in my case, a piece of wood, and just move that around on your desk. That's what I've done. It's satisfying. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoy the streams. Nothing insanely eventful. So if anyone else is lurking around and they're unsure whether they should stay or follow or anything, this is your thing, and I think you'll enjoy it. I drive and moderate on Truckers MP as well. Kind of alternating days. So today is a driving day. Tomorrow is a punishing people for their bad driving, and then Thursday is also a driving day. And that plan works. You pay for it? No. TMP is a free mod. You can support it optionally if you want to become a patron, though. You get a bunch of perks for that. But that's completely your choice. Watch where you're going, you maniac! Oh, of course it's Braden. First time catching up to you to find out who you are. Yeah, you gotta own the base game, of course. Look at the pink roof over there. It's not actually pink, it's just that's the winter mod causing that. This is lovely. Just imagine living in any of these. Almost tipped. Yeah, you're getting a bit close. Of course it's Braden. Of course it's Braden. That's what he does. Another nice bridge. No, you don't need all the DLCs for TMP. Nope. If you have just the base game, you can play with just the base game. Very carefully. Very carefully, he says. Sure. No, Jack, I have the Moza wheel. The Moza truck wheel. Not the Hori one. I hear good things about the Hori one, but I have this one. You know where ETS was made? It was made by a Czech company called SCS Software. In Prague. They are based in southern Prague, I think. Highway code? Yeah, exactly. Hello, Peppy. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Next Tuesday? No worries. Yeah, anyone's welcome to join these drives. As long as you somewhat know what you're doing. Salutations, yes. 14 years old this year, yep. In October. Mid-October is when it turns whatever. The next anniversary you have to pay attention to is... when is it? Early February, I think. ATS turns 10 this year. 10 for American Truck Simulator. February 2016. What the hell happened, huh? Where did the time go? I don't know what they're going to do for the celebration of that. That's insane. I remember when that game came out. You could say you played 2 10-year-old games. Live stream? There could be, maybe there's an event. They did one event for ETS's 10th birthday. To be brutally honest, it was a little bit underwhelming. You did one job and you got a paint job for it. I don't know what else they could do, but that was all they did. Yeah, it's still going strong. Still, both games are still on the top something most played on Steam. It is an insane community of people. Truck sims are very... you can say they're niche, but they're like strong niche. Oldest ATS version? I'd have to see what version I can go back to. It'd be funny if I can go back to ATS 1.31 as well. Have voice chat. TMP does, yes. You may not be able to see it because it's behind the goals on the TikTok thing, but there is a CB radio that you can... wrong one. That you can use. You're leaving? Thank you for joining. Or someone crashed. And that was sarcastic. New subscriber, hello Gene. Is it Gene? Or Gern? Gene? Channel number 4. Hello Bloodball, welcome. Struggling. I wasn't sure whether that turn was an actual needing to indicate turn or not, and I initially reached for the bottom lever again. Eventually it will be muscle memory where I don't need to worry about where things are. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Again, it's like any new thing, you know, you're gonna get used to it. Even a new keyboard. Making you want to fire it up? I'm pretty sure you'd have several updates to skip through. You might have missed several game updates as well. Look at the view! Look at that! But hey, go for it. In the same way that people have their little 2-week Minecraft phase every now and then, people have an ETS phase for some reason. I think it'll be sales for DLCs. I don't know when the next actual Steam sale would be, but usually they have a sale when a DLC comes out to kind of celebrate that. It is a Thrustmaster shifter, yes. The TH8A. Very, very nice shifter. Has 7 gears and reverse, but I can't use the 7th. Because this game does not do that. Bendy roads. We're going uphill. 150 to go. We're definitely crawling. Yeah, Prague is old. Prague needs a remake. Prague is from when the game came out. ATS is better. ATS, neither are better than the other. Both games are very good, though. You can't have one better than the other. Welcome in, maybe. Great name. Both are good. As I said, I'll play ATS on Thursday because I need to do the Louisiana event for that DLC. For that game. Sim 1? No, Sim 2. Simulation 2, even though over here you may not see many people anyway, regardless. How are you liking it? Very nice water field. Very nice. You bought one recently, specifically the Moza one? It's good, it's good. I am potentially too high of a gear for this, but we've reached the top now. This is very nice. This is my first stream using it, and 4th day, maybe, of owning it? 4th, 5th day? Which wheelbase? R5. It's the R5 and the stalks. Oh, yes. Same, basically exactly the same setup. It's really nice. It's really nice. Yeah, I was originally going to do this stream without the stalks on, but I thought earlier I'd put them on and then see if it works again. Because over the weekend I trialed it and it was strange. But now it's okay. wheel stand. I was thinking of having... I wondered how helpful it would be if I had a wheel stand, because all I need is this to be a little bit underneath the desk. A little bit further back and underneath the desk, so I'm then closer against the desk. But do I need a wheel stand just for that? Can I not just make do with what I have right now? I need to slow down. Can't think of the angle. True. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bundle also comes with the mounting bracket to be able to tilt it. That's part of it. You can join the Discord and send a picture of it, yeah? Go for it. You didn't get the bundle, that's fine. You got them individually? Oh, I see. So you already had the base and then you got the wheel for it, which is nice. Where is this? This is very top of Norway. We're heading to Honnings. Something. Oh, it wasn't in stock. Well, that sucks. A sub. But Astro, you became a member. That took a little bit of time to kick in. Have a flower. I appreciate you doing that. Big fan. I'll add you to the credits. Viewpoint. Yeah, we need to do viewpoint. Viewpoint. Wait, are we here? Almost. Oh, there's a viewpoint over there. What is that? Have to go down there, I guess. Not doing that. Astro, I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy all the emotes you get over there. You have to have a certain number of members to unlock the emotes, so we're slowly growing that. That's very kind of you. Hello, Yana. How's it going? Yeah, the next level, that's the one of the ones I was looking at. What I would need, though, is one that is short. At its smallest height, I don't know specifically the number I need it, but I need it to be quite short. At its smallest. With the wheel on top. There's a few I was looking at and measuring. I know I can move the desk, but... you know. Nearly there. If I... this. There we go, almost there. Zooming out the map like that. Fine, good. Can make that change. What did I even say? I forgot what I said. Oh, you mean the height of the thing? I know you can raise it up. I just need it to be at its lowest possible. Still be able to fit underneath my desk. Not necessarily folding it, just when it's actually set up. What's the new wheel? The Moza truck wheel. Very nice. If you want to come over to the purple platform or the red platform or any of the others, it's visible there right now. Get a stand? Maybe eventually. Yeah, it is quite costly. But this was very generously given by Moza. So I made a review on it. You got the R3 bundle? Has the talks in September. Telemetry data. Oh, okay. I mean, when these first came out, there were some problems. This feels like problems right here. There were some problems with it, but I think they managed to iron those out. The software seems to update fairly often as well. How big is it? In what dimension? Height, width, depth? In height. At its lowest, with the legs, it can be 60 centimeters. But I have it, I think, at the moment, around about 65-ish. I think one of the wheel stands, the lowest it mentions is 50 centimeters, which is good. Then you're going to cater in the base and so on. Oh, this is bendy. Yeah, the pit house, of course. That's always open, yes. That's okay. In the same way that when I had the Logitech, here you have the Logitech G-Hub. That was open all the time. We're here. We're basically here. Oh, discovered. Very nice. This is lovely. And it's just round the corner. Round the coast. You're debating getting it? It is a very interesting experience. It is something that you definitely need to invest into. Save up for and invest into. But it should last you a very long time. If you're a strong... a regular player of this game, then yeah. However, where we're going is nowhere near where the viewpoint is it? Turning this way. This is the Moza. The Moza wheel. The Hori one, I think, has different buttons and slightly bigger joysticks on it. This is a tiny industry. Is that it? Is that where I'm going? Good lord. Turn that off while I'm... What? Oh, the laggy mouse again. Oh, I have turning wheels on this trailer. That's alright, I guess. Turned it too steep. Again, I'm just enjoying that it's making no noise at all, no matter how many times I'm turning this. No noise. The only knocking sound you hear, scraping against the forklift there, is my hand hitting it. That is... The game's going to say no for that, isn't it? God damn it, man. Why is that not a... Why, that's close enough, right? Come on now. Why is that a no? Gosh. Lovely drive, thank you for joining. Big fan. See, I'm getting confused by the wheels again. Hold on. I didn't brake in time for that. I'm worse. Not only could I not really park before, I'm now worse. So I think... I'm not going to be very good for driving academy. Again. I'm going to be a rookie for that. Yeah, the 1800, eventually, I'm on 1080 degrees at the moment. Can definitely fit it on this little desk. 50, 60, and 65. Okay. 55, 60, 65. I'll think about it. Might send them an email as well. That would be insane if they go like, yeah, sure. It's up there. Oh, we can do that then. The final trek, hey? No trailer. Let's just go up there. UGM. Yes. Yes. Not now though. Matty, if you're in the stream, I'm not doing it now. Don't want to freak you out. Toggle group. No, I'm not logged in. Yeah, I need this as well. There we go, got that one. Lovely. Finished Norway, well done. Good job. You instantly went to 1800? I think I tried one job on 1800. It's okay, yeah, it's okay. Eventually I'll go up to it. I'm fine with 1080 for now. It's not 100% realistic, but whatever. It's alright. Eden, welcome. And Yobos, Jobos. Welcome all the new people. There have been a lot of people joining us today. I wonder why. In my case, not that I look at the front page, but it would probably be the first time I've ever seen trucking content on the front page. It just isn't something that people normally do. It's usually just some other games or just chatting stuff that appears there. Stall it. Hello. Thank you. that scared me a bit because the wheel locked up there when the engine turned off. Not logged in, yes. Just in time for a very, very early sunset as well. Not sunset, but you know. So zoom in, yes, we finally made it to the top, club. We're at the very, very tippity top of the world right now, heading to the viewpoint place. Oh, this is nice. You can see him weaving around over there. Oh yeah. That's lovely. I can't stop. I mean, I've got one person, I've got Felix behind me. But even then, if I was on arcade, I would do that. I was genuinely thinking of doing this one on arcade. Just to, in case anything goes wrong, it wouldn't be me at fault. But no. We're on Sim 2. Sim 2's close enough. Brake checking real quick. No, he is very close behind me there. You better be lucky I don't lag, mate. And we're here. Absolutely zooming. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the chat. Wheel stand, yes. Possibly. I don't have a trailer on me now, do I? I don't have a trailer. I wasn't looking. I don't have a trailer. I was reading Darren's message. That's Darren's fault. That's Darren's fault right there. I was reading his message. Right, firstly, let's get this. Huge! You could start a convoy from up here. You idiot! Why are you not watching the road? I didn't expect that bollard to be there. What do you mean? What are you talking about? And here it is. Yep. Oh, I brushed against you then. Right. Engine off is that one. Enter is that one. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, you saw the barrier. I didn't. I'm not turning the names off. This looks nice. Take it to the F7? Well, yes, to get down I will. That's a long way back down. Who is that? Someone spawned in down there? Yeah, can't see over the wheel. There it is, that's where I want to go. Sure, boy, shut up. Pure real right now. All we're getting is just sleet at the moment. It's gonna be cold all this week. Did you see that? But not actual snow yet. Was that Braden? Or did Braden I think he left to drive. Who was that then? This is nice. Of course it was Braden, of course it was. 4 cities in Sweden. Hopefully you get them done. They won't take long. -12. Most days it's been about -1, -2, but feels like something else. And my hot take, that isn't really a hot take, is that if the weather says it feels like a certain temperature, it is that temperature. Don't give me that feels like. If it feels like it, then it is. Because the wind makes it feel worse. Name of the new wheel is the Moza. The Moza TSW. The truck sim wheel. Ethan, welcome. Anglais. S'il vous plaît. Where's the actual, you go right at the end. There isn't actually a photo thing here, is there? It's just next to it. So where's the icon? Can I go through these stones? Oh, yeah, of course he's Braden. Oh, I can't. Oh no, because I'm hitting you. Sorry. I thought it was just collision, non-collision. Do you mind? Sorry, I thought I was hitting one of the stones. My bad. There it is. But can I... No, I can't really go through this, can I? No, it's not this way around. I thought you could. I mean, you know, it looks like you can. But, yeah, I guess you can't. Oh, well. Other side of the building, yes. My bad. My bad. You can tell I'm losing it. It's definitely overworking right now. Secret road. Engine malfunction. There we are. Locked up the full use of my wheel then. Oh, and here we are. It's technically here is the actual road. Excuse me, sir, I'd like to take a picture. Do you mind letting me get near it? Can I go maybe here, so I'm kind of out to sea a bit? There. How's that? Oh, you're right next to me as well. Oh, give us some space so I'm not in your photo and you're not in mine. Look at the... Oh, we got the Aurora. There we are. How about one from maybe here? Felix is just off screen here. That's good. Bit of a... That's not really, because we're so far up, there isn't really a bright... And that's nice. There isn't really a bright one. That's nice. I think wasn't there something a few months ago where people could genuinely, from far more places, see the Northern Lights for a bit? I think even somewhere in the UK you could see the Northern Lights. Edit the photo up at the wheel there? Yes, I should do that. Okay. Let me, just, I think I'll just turn on diff lock as well. Oop. I'll bet. Move out of the way there. Lovely. And we're done. Cool. Highland? Yeah, probably. That one. Yes, Quill, we were on the front page. This wasn't an actual planned front page thing. I saw a notification hours ago saying that I'd been placed on it. And this is the second time I've been randomly placed on the front page without even requesting it. First time, I wasn't even live. So that's strange. But to those that have looked around and been unsure about what they're watching or just had the front page open, welcome in. If you haven't followed, but you have been considering doing it, just do it. It's free. Just do it. You can unfollow later if you want, but I recommend you do it. Join us. What place? This is right here at the very top of Honnings, at the very top of everything. The top of the map. Completely the top. So next time it will be cool to go all the way down this side. Probably not going to do it, but... The YouTube front page? Well, that's different, you see. That's your custom homepage. That's different. There, look at that. But I'm already following. Well, that's good. Nordcap. Probably. I don't know what this place is called, IRL, but it is at the very top of the map. With the globe. Globe icon there. This is nice. I can lean on the wheel like this now. That's nice. Northern Lights. There were. I changed the skybox though. Oh no, there they are. Still some. A little bit. Give it a few more hours and they might spread a bit more. You're late, LD. You're late. This was a fun stream. I enjoyed this. That was the use of the Moza. This is me leaning on it right now. This is exactly how I'm sitting right now. The Moza truck's in wheel. Very nice. You need to go and see my other video on it if you haven't. because that explains. Think of that like a part 1 of reviewing it, and this is like the first actual demo, proper use of it. If the video was not out yet, I would have used actual stream clips in the video as well. But overall, pretty damn good. It is called Norcamp. Very nice. The building's in the way. I mean, it's a very long straight road. Yeah, you could yeet up and over it. Oh well. Maybe. Right. We have a lot of people here, but there aren't many people on, so I don't know who we would be able to send all those people to. And not all of them will actually be in the raid, by the way, I think. Okay, yeah, it's from the front page, but not all of them will be joining for the raid if we do some raids. If we do some raids. I wouldn't know who to go to, that's the thing. Because you wouldn't be dumping all of them around. It would probably be... It's usually far less than that. But I don't like the idea of if you pick someone that doesn't have too many people and you suddenly bundle them with a load of people, their alerts may not cope. Some people's PCs crash when people get a big raid. I don't want to do that. So the suggestion is go and watch whoever you want to go and watch. That is my ultimate raid suggestion. We did. It's random. If you look in online media in the server, which you should join, I posted a screenshot of it earlier. Just of how random it is. Second time this has happened when I'm not even live. That was posted 4 hours ago at the time of getting it. So I had the midday slot. And it ends, I assume, in 7 minutes.